I may be biased, but I honestly think Vancouver, Canada is one of the most magical cities in North America to visit during the holidays. And in this video, I'll be showing you exactly what I mean. Hi, I'm Christina from happytowander.com. And while most of you know me from my time living in Germany, visiting all the Christmas markets in Europe as possible, I actually spent the first 2 decades of my life in Metro Vancouver, where I'm now back again spending Christmas here for the first time in years. So call it making up for lost time, but in this video, I'll be taking you on a virtual tour of all the best holiday activities around Metro Vancouver. So stick around for fun festive sites, both free and paid, as well as a peek at my Vancouver Canucks themed Christmas decor at home. But first, let's start with Christmas festivities in the city of Vancouver. No doubt, downtown Vancouver is where you'll find the highest concentration of festive sites in the city. We'll start with one of my free favorites, Gingerbread Lane at the Hyatt Regency Hotel. This amazing annual tradition converts the lobby area of the hotel into a gingerbread wonderland, showcasing amazing creations from groups across the Lower Mainland, ranging from mind-blowing professional creations to equally mind-blowing creations in the amateur, corporate, and secondary school categories. The displays here are truly next level, with fun themes from classic holiday movies to local landmarks, all in support of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And within short walking distance, you'll also find some of the city's most popular festive installations, including these giant baubles just across from Burrard SkyTrain station, and the large walk-through Christmas tree in front of 3 BENTALL Centre. Close by at the Fairmont Hotel Vancouver, you'll find another long-standing tradition that has taken place for over 30 years. The BC Children's Hospital Festival of Trees, with over 20 trees to admire from local businesses and organizations. Plus, a special treat this year in the form of a gingerbread Hotel Vancouver. Over at the Vancouver Art Gallery, one of the city's most popular Christmas trees awaits, standing at 76 feet tall, making it the tallest Christmas tree in Western Canada. And just a short walk from there, you'll find ROBSON Square and its free but very crowded skating rink, a staple of the festive season in downtown Vancouver. Further along Burrard Street, you'll find some beautifully lit trees in front of the SHERATON Wall Centre, and just across the street, the iconic Lights of Hope at St. Paul's Hospital, which is illuminated with lights and stars honoring the hospital's many generous donors. Over at Canada Place, visitors can admire the iconic sails of light illuminated in red and green all throughout the holidays. Plus, festive trees along the Canadian Trail, with unique window displays ranging from adorable to low-key creepy. While here, you're also a stone's throw from one of the most popular festive events in the city, Vancouver's own German-inspired Christmas market. With an entry fee of over $20, this event has its fair share of haters, especially since your ticket doesn't include much besides entry and free carousel rides, meaning you pay to get in and pay more on top of that for pricey food, drink, and gifts. Plus, there's often huge lineups to get in and to buy popular food items. But prices and wait times aside, the market is undeniably atmospheric, with over 90 wooden chalets housing vendors selling gifts and treats in the idyllic Jackpool Plaza. There's also picturesque light displays and on-site entertainment, along with some decent eats if you can overlook the eye-watering prices and wait times. So overall, it's not bad, but to make the most of your experience, avoid weekends, go earlier in the season, and have your expectations in check. Now, joining downtown Vancouver's festive lineup this year is a new event called Liven Up Cole Harbour, with fun light installations and performances along Vancouver's waterfront, from Canada Place to Cardero Park. A special highlight being this epic fire show. Continuing along the seawall, you'll reach Stanley Park, home to another one of Vancouver's top festive events, the Stanley Park Bright Nights. With entry by donation, this festive display is organized every year in support of the BC Professional Firefighters Burn Fund, with hundreds of firefighters from across the province contributing their time to putting up over 3 million Christmas lights that make this one of Vancouver's most dazzling events of the season. A highlight here is the Bright Nights train, back this year after a long 4-year hiatus, with tickets selling out almost as quickly as Taylor Swift tickets. But there's more than just these season-wide events in downtown Vancouver. On any given week or weekend, you're bound to find more temporary festive things to do as well. During their special Noël edition, for instance, Fleurs de Ville Vancouver recruits the expertise of local florists to create over 30 pieces of floral art installations, displayed all around downtown. Highlights this year included floral renditions of Buddy the Elf, the Grinch, and beautiful wintry fashion statements made all the more enchanting with fresh flowers. There's also festive pop-ups to enjoy during the holidays at bars and restaurants all around town, including special winter terraces, holiday cocktail offerings, and bookable events like Tinseltown, not to be confused with the infamous Vancouver mall of the same name. I booked this pop-up thinking it would involve cute cocktails in a festively decorated setting. I was not expecting a fully immersive guided experience led by Ebenezer Scrooge himself, involving sing-alongs, trivia, and even a dash of improv in creating our own Hallmark Christmas movie. It was fun, but definitely unexpected. All that said, we can't let downtown have all the fun. There are some beautiful must-sees beyond just the downtown core, so let's check those out now. Over in Van Dusen Gardens, you'll find a Vancouver holiday classic, the Van Dusen Festival of Lights, which transforms the city's most popular botanical garden into a true winter wonderland with over 1 million lights spread across 15 acres of pretty themed displays and a handful of food vendors to enjoy on site. A special highlight is the impressive light show set to music, which takes place every 20 minutes with its most beloved guest this year, the adorable Christmas snail. But of course, nothing quite beats grabbing a fireside mulled wine at the Shaughnessy Wine Patio. In nearby Queen Elizabeth Park, the BLOEDEL Conservatory puts on a lovely Christmas display as well, with plenty of dazzling holiday lights and decorations adding a festive sparkle to this beautiful glass dome that's home to over 100 exotic birds and over 500 exotic plants and flowers. A relatively new addition to the Vancouver holiday scene is the Peony Winter Fair, a fun collection of festive activities from admiring pretty light displays and hopping on holiday trains, to cool performances including festive musicals and live music, plus an amazing rendition of the Nutcracker on ice. Granted, the event isn't huge, especially if you're comparing it to the Peony Summer Fair, but it's definitely worth the $20 admission. Now, let's move on to some fun festive events beyond Vancouver. We're not going too far though. Just across the water in North Vancouver, you'll find festive fun at SHIPYARDS, where there's a skating rink, as well as festive pop-ups like a winter artisan and craft market. Up on Grouse Mountain, they also have a special event called the Peak of Christmas that transforms the mountaintop into the North Pole, complete with Santa's workshop, reindeer, a skating pond, and a special light walk. And of course, there's canyon lights at the Capilano Suspension Bridge, which decks one of the city's most popular tourist attractions in an array of twinkly lights, including the bridge itself and the park's cliff walk and treetops adventure. Plus, there's also more festive installations all in the middle of a literal rainforest. This ticket doesn't come cheap, which is why a lot of locals find it overrated. But BC residents can turn their ticket into an annual pass for free, and it's a pretty magical experience as long as you miss the often overbearing crowds. Over in Surrey, the Surrey Museum is home to the Cloverdale Christmas Tree Fest, a fun festival of trees with over 20 uniquely decorated trees sponsored by local businesses. This one was my personal favorite. Another fun festive highlight nearby is the amazing wonderland known as Potters. I'm tempted to call it a garden center, but let me be clear, this is not your average garden center. During the holiday season, Potters becomes a true festive wonderland, with themed sections offering a truly epic assortment of ornaments, decorations, lights, and gifts. Best of all, the prices here are surprisingly affordable, with great deals like a whole tube of baubles for only $3. Little surprise, I ended up with an armful of purchases within minutes of arriving. Out in Langley, there was also a new event I checked out this year, ripped straight from a Hallmark Christmas movie, because it literally was. Martini Town is a movie backlot in Aldergrove that's been used for a wide range of productions, including Hallmark Christmas movies and Riverdale, which you'll see from the diner used as props. During the festive season, they decorate the backlot with all sorts of lights and pretty Christmas decor that's undeniably charming, even if there's not a ton to do once you get there besides take photos. That said, there are a few food options on site, like pizza and barbecue. I grabbed a margarita pizza, and after walking around in the cold, it definitely hit the spot. Over in Coquitlam, the highlight of the festive season is the free light display at LaFarge Lake, which illuminates a 1.2-kilometer lakeside trail with over 100,000 lights. This is the largest free display of its kind in Metro Vancouver, and while it doesn't take long to make the full loop, it certainly is a magical place for a stroll. Best of all, this one is transit-friendly, with the Lafarge SkyTrain station just steps away. Another amazing free holiday attraction can be found in Burnaby, at the Burnaby Village Museum's Heritage Christmas event. Offering 10 acres of festive historic fun, there's plenty of pretty lights here to admire, but also 38 exhibits that recreate an authentic 1920s community. From browsing shop recreations and watching craftsman demos, to hopping on an old-timey tram and a whirl on the museum's beautiful century-old carousel. If you're a history nerd like me, this is definitely a free event you don't want to miss. Finally, if you've made it this far in a video all about Christmas in Vancouver, I figured I might as well show you my Christmas decor this year, which is extra relevant since this year our chosen theme is none other than the Vancouver Canucks, who at the time of me recording this is #1 in the entire league. The tree is decked in hand-painted clay jerseys, blue and green baubles, and is complete with its own Connor garland in the back, and a net down low where our goalie is happily guarding the presents. Most extreme of all, when you walk past it, a motion sensor will go off and play a clip of an iconic goal followed by our goal song. I also made a German Christmas market on the other side of the room, complete with its own spinning Christmas pyramid and little fake wooden chalets made out of cardboard with a bit of a Canucks theme sprinkled in as well. I hope you like it. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe for more travel videos just like this one. I'll see you all in the new year.